Hey guys, Vance here. Last time we talked turbo, small engines, big numbers, instant torque. It's the language of modern performance worldwide. But while everyone else was chasing boost, Australia quietly kept building naturally aspirated V8s that could compete globally. With American muscles, European sedans, and even refined Japanese platforms. They didn't need to follow trends, they set their own. Today, we are diving into those cars Holden, Falcon, HSV Malu, why they matter, why they shaped performance culture, and why enthusiasts across the world still respect them. Australia's performance culture didn't start with flashy headlines. It began with necessity, ingenuity, and a little audacity. Holden made sedans that could carry a family and still perform. Ford Falcon did the same, blending usability with authority. Engineers tested these cars on harsh roads, refining suspension, chassis, and engines until they could endure anything. The result vehicles that are practical yet capable, balanced yet exciting. And while they were local, the engineering lessons traveled far, influencing American muscle, European sedans, and Japanese performance platforms. The DNA of Commodores and Falcons quietly shaped the global conversation on performance engineering. First, we have the Holden Commodore SS and HSV GTS. The Commodore SS is iconic. Rear-wheel drive, naturally aspirated V8, balanced chassis, every element designed for harmony. The HSV GTS sharpens that concept. Bigger brakes, tighter suspension, subtle aero tweaks. Attention to detail is obvious. These cars have character. Holden built them with identity, not just numbers. And then there's the sound. That demanding V8 voice that every enthusiast recognizes. It doesn't need to shout to be respected. It speaks for itself. Globally, these cars can hold their own against American muscle or European sedans, and any enthusiast can appreciate that. Next, we have the Ford Falcon XR6 and XR8. These are quietly remarkable. The XR6's V6 delivers smooth, confident power. The XR8's V8 adds authority without showiness. What makes them globally relevant is balance, chassis suspension, and engine all work seamlessly. Whether you're on a winding European road, an American highway, or the urban streets of Asia, the Falcons weren't just local heroes. Their engineering philosophy can impress enthusiasts anywhere. Then there's the Holden Malu, a V8 ute that refuses to apologize for being fun. For those unfamiliar, a ute is Australia's take on a pickup, practical, versatile, and surprisingly stylish. You can use it for work, weekend drives, or just making a statement. The Malu combines all that with a V8 stiff chassis, balanced suspension, engines delivering clean torque. It's a performance car, a workhorse, and a statement all in one. Only down under will someone make a family friendly ute that can embarrass a sports car by the weekend and still carry gear on Monday. And enthusiasts worldwide get it. Because who doesn't love a V8 that works as hard as it plays? Australia's V8s didn't just stay local. Their engineering influenced chassis balance, suspension tuning, and durability worldwide. From American muscle cars, borrowing handling lessons, to European sedans, refining torque management. The impact is subtle but undeniable. The lessons of Commodore and Falcon show that performance doesn't need flash, it needs intelligence, and that is respected by enthusiasts around the globe. Even today, these cars hold relevance globally. Collectors respect their balance of power and reliability. Daily drivers appreciate durability, enthusiasts admire tuning potential. Turbo engines dominate headlines, but nothing replaces the soul naturally accelerated V8 filled with purpose. Commodore, Falcon, Maloo, they represent that performance that feels complete, not just fast. And the sound reminds enthusiasts everywhere why these engines matter. Turbo engines may have taken the headlines, but Australian V8s kept the soul alive. Commodore, Falcon, these cars did just survive the shift. They defined performance without hype. Australia is still at par with the rest of the world. The influence is subtle but profound in engines, chassis, and driving character. And sometimes the quietest cars leave the loudest mark. That's the Australian way. Hit like if you enjoyed the video.